Okay, so I've been watching the True Voice of Cleveland. Uh, Big shout out to Quincy Carrier. I think he does a good job of having some pretty consistent, um, good content to watch for some Cleveland Browns. Get a weird angle on them. Yeah. Lighting is terrible right now, but I don't feel like getting up. But this is the real reason why the Browns. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I was watching Quincy Carrier, Untitled, Unfiltered, or Worst Take, or whatever he calls the show. He was saying he's just very confident about Cleveland Browns, and being a fellow Browns fan, I have to share some of my pessimism. I know they believe that Denzel's files is only for shock value and dropping bombs, but if I really have to look at it objectively, the only reason I think the Cleveland Browns are in trouble is because, I mean, you know, as much as we hate to admit it, the quarterback changes the game. All right. And if your quarterback is not elite, it's wraps, big fella. So, I mean, we don't have Deshaun Watson for however many games, but um, when you really look at the roster, I mean, yeah, we have a bunch of upper end talent, but quarterback is really the one that has his fingerprints on the game. Quarterback is like the LeBron James of the game. They control the tempo. They, you know. So we can look at all these other positions that we have that are good, like Denzel Ward, Nick Chubb, Miles Garrett. All the good positions and whatnot. But they don't have as much of an impact on the game as one would like. While all this stuff is sexy and whatnot, we got some really good skill positions and whatnot. If a defense decides to shut something down on the Browns, they can shut it down. And you ain't shutting down no elite quarterback. It doesn't matter what you send out there. You can shut down any elite running back by just filling the box, my guy. I mean, it's the NFL. These boys are paid big dollars to play football. These grown men are gonna stop a running back. Okay. Um, so obviously the defense is expected to be better, but this day and age, once again, the game moves too fast. Even the bad teams score a lot of points, and we don't play a lot of bad teams. So that's another thing. The competition level is too high. I mean, the Browns, yeah, we can act like the schedule easy. Just because the schedule look easy don't mean the schedule's gonna be easy. All right, you can step up against any of these guys. This is an NFL team. These people are playing NFL football. That means they're not messing around. So I just think if you're even off a little bit, you know, if you're on your back foot, if you're falling backwards, they're gonna run through you. So, I mean, but to be entirely rational about it, I mean, another good reason is gonna be, I mean, you can't win with skill positions. I mean, we can be competitive. We'll compete. But look at our division. Look at our division. The division is just too tough. We're not beating Lamar Jackson twice with Jacoby Brissett. Listen to the names. Lamar Jackson versus Jacoby Brissett. Listen to this one. Joe Burrow versus Jacoby Brissett. I don't know. That doesn't sound like a victory to me. Hell, we're going to have a hard time with Pittsburgh this year. Even Mitch Trubisky and the boys. Or Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett hands. Um, you know. So, bringing me to my final and my ultimate plot point as to why the Browns are going to have a really bad year. Uh, hmm. Well, it's pretty obvious. Jacoby Brissett is the quarterback. I mean, come on. Let's just be realistic here. I mean, why do we think this is going to work? This is the Cleveland Browns. Not to mention, it's always got to be some stupid voodoo shit that's going on where it's just like, you know, this is Cleveland. This is what's going to happen. I'm stalling in truth because I forgot what I was going to say for my final point. It's just gone. I thought it would come back, but it's out there in the ether. But we'll just make it a long video. I'll just do a little 10-15 second intermission. It might be a little longer than 15 seconds. Try to remember what my plot point was. Un momento, por favor. Huh.